Hey guys, it's Alora. Welcome back to the channel. Hi, welcome if you're new. My name is Alora. I make Sims for content on the channel, and we are back with another episode of my cozy current household. From the little intro, you'll see that we are in Granite Falls, and we are here because Malachi and Juliet are currently in couples therapy. One of the ways that they're trying to overcome their differences in marriage right now is by listening to a counselor, a therapist, and they have come up with an idea to try something new. Their goal with their therapist this week was to try something new, which is, in their opinion, something that they haven't done in a while, which is just spending time alone with each other. The last time they went on a vacation was their first time that they met, really, and they really haven't had any time alone. Leo really came unexpectedly, and they only had a couple vacations to, have time for themselves. So here we are in Granite Falls. Mal has whipped up some breakfast for them, and they're currently just talking, enjoying themselves. If you saw from the last episode, the outro, I would say, you saw that Juliet spent her birthday in a very scandalous way. And let's just say that night it's haunting her. Mel has no idea it happened. I want to say that Juliet was obviously intoxicated when this happened, but it is no excuse for the behavior. She hasn't told him, it's eating at her, and let's just see what happens. Leo and our furry friends are currently staying with our grandparents, their grandparents, the grandparents are staying with the in-laws, Malachi's parents, and they're doing good. We took Max to the vet. He's doing well. Love that doggy. He's getting old. I turned animal aging on, so they could die any day now because they've been with us for a really long time. And so it would be realistic for them, to start aging and everything like that. So yeah, but let's jump in. But they are just enjoying themselves, and as you can see from Juliet's mood, it's not the best. She's trying to eat, she's trying to enjoy herself, but she really can't. Mal's really excited to be here. This is like one of his dream spots to visit. This is Malachi's family's cabin, so they spend some time here when they can, and Mal's just taking advantage of it because it's spring and the animals start coming out and everything, and it's so peaceful up here. It's really small and quaint, really cute, and yeah, I decorated it and I had a lot of fun making it. It's really cozy and just small and intimate, which is just what they need right now. But I think Juliet really appreciated that dinner, so I think she might flatter him and say, thanks for making breakfast and everything. And I'm gonna have her clean up everything because he cooked, so she might as well clean up. Yeah, they're in therapy. She's glad that they're in therapy and hopes they keep going at it and see if it helps and all of that. But underneath, she's still pretty miserable. I did cheat that up, but for storytelling purposes, Mal has to use the bathroom, so we'll go do that. But I want to say that Juliet's recent affair was like a week ago on her birthday, and since then she's just been feeling really obviously very bad about everything. Mal recently got this like new thing. He's now really afraid to be alone. Like, he is so desperately hoping this therapy works, because if it doesn't, it's not going to be good. He's getting old, you guys, and I don't really think anyone really wants to be alone in their final years, so that's why he's really pushing for this therapy. But Dad's calling, and I think he's just saying, hey, hope you guys are safe, and you got there safely. And he's like, yeah, Dad, we're good. Kiss Leo for me and everything. And can we just appreciate Emilio for a second? So handsome. But yeah, I think that was just it. That's really funny. We can brush our teeth over here, but we can't brush our teeth in there, in the actual bathroom. That's weird. But I really want them to brush their teeth because it's realistic. And I think this is gross to be brushing your teeth at the kitchen sink, but maybe there's a plumbing thing and they just have to pee. Why did she go all outside to pee? Juliet, come here. I'm gonna teleport her in here. She went all the way outside. But yeah, Mal he really needs validation, and like, this trip is very, very important to him. And if anything goes wrong, I think he will be truly, truly devastated. Every smile, every kind word, every sign of acceptance fuels their journey towards self-reassurance. He is desperate for this to work, and he's put so much effort into this. And he's called out of work, and actually let me make sure that I actually call out of work. But I think he's good. Yeah, he's on vacation, so it should be okay. He's left everything to his business partner, and he's like, hey man, like, cover everything for me. I'm with my wife. We're trying to work things out. I won't be around for, 3-4 days. So, just keep things calm for me. With his professor job, you could just get a substitute for the week or something like that. So he's okay. And this is the test of all tests, like, for the relationship. Juliet is trying very, very hard to work this out, but she also has this affair that she's done again, and she knows that if Mal finds out about this, it's like, it's basically over. But you can really see how much this is eating at her. I mean, on the outside, she's doing good, but inside, she's really, really angry at herself, and she's so, like, disappointed really in herself. Like, I don't think it was something like she intentionally went out to do. It just happened. Like, she's intoxicated, she was with her friends, and no excuse again. It happened, and now the person that she had this affair with, he's been contacting her. He's been trying to get in contact with her. He's texting her, emailing her. I'm telling you, he's going through the extremes of extremes to really talk with her. She's just been ignoring him. But I think throughout the episode you'll see like messages from him, and but this is Oliver. In my mind, Oliver is an athlete, soccer player. I want to say he's from Windenburg, and he's a very confident dude, very chill party animal. Like, he gets what he wants. And I don't know if you guys can see a resemblance with a past character in this series, Thomas Conley. This is Thomas's half-brother, Oliver Conley. They have the same father, different mother, but they share their father's look. And Oliver's pretty famous. Like, he's a pretty known, star. He's in the tabloids, he's in the magazines, he's well known. And him and his brother are really close. They're on top of each other's business. They're brothers. They are brothers, even though they're half brothers. So it's been a week. I feel like Juliet obviously she has figured out who this guy is. Not that he's related to Thomas, but the fact that he's a pretty well-known person. And she's like, oh my gosh, heck no, like, what did I do? And so that paranoia, it's eating at her. Oliver can't stop thinking about her because, he saw the wedding ring, and he was like, hey, like, is that like, what's up with that? She's intoxicated. She just like, yeah, we're together, but it's not really working out. And, she was really honest with him and how she was feeling. Like, we have so much problems and everything. And Oliver took that as, oh, like, let me try to not break them up. That was his cue to be like, okay, she's basically single. She has this mindset of like, she's gonna divorce this guy or something like that. I might as well, try to grab her, while I can, because she's obviously beautiful and all of this, and I'd like to get to know her. And yeah, they do have a sentiment. Juliet is a people person, so the decline of her friendship with Oliver is especially hurtful. It's hard not to take it personal. And I want to take it as he's hurt by what she's doing, not the other way around. Like, he's trying to get in contact with her for about a week now, and she is just not reciprocating. And so I feel like there's some hurt behind that. So I don't know how extreme he's willing to go. He might, I don't know. Will he show up here? But Malachi and Juliet have stated to each other that this weekend is no phones, nothing like that. Yeah, they're just trying to be connected with one another. So it's the afternoon now. So I think he's just gonna suggest, like, want to go hiking or something like that together, or yeah, just walk around, maybe go fishing. And she's like, yeah, that sounds good, Mal. Let's go get dressed. And here she is on her phone, and he's like, remember, no phones. And she's like, yeah, I'm sorry, Olive was just asking about wedding preparations. And he's like, oh, all right. He's gonna go change. It's humid and cloudy today, so we're just gonna do something light. And same with Juliet. I have not been to Granite Falls in so long, and it's always such a breath of fresh air to come here, truly. When they were picking places to go, Mal brought up, why don't we go back to the place that we met? Let's go back to 𝘮𝘰𝘪𝘀. And Juliet was like immediately like, oh, because of the recent affair, she was like, oh my God, if we go there and, something happens and he finds out about this, it's gonna ruin him basically. And so she was like, no, didn't you say your family has a cabin up in the mountains or something like that? And he was like, oh yeah, you want to go there? And he was surprised by that. He's like, wouldn't it be romantic to be where we first met and everything? She's like, no, like Mal, it's so far, and what if something happens with Leo? I want to be close by, so I want to say they're like 2 hours away up in the mountains or something like that. And so he's like, okay, fair enough, we'll do it, but I hope you like it because you're not very outdoorsy. So she's like, we'll be fine as long as we're together basically. And so they're here. Looks like Malachi just befriended an idealistic sim. Idealistic sims are gifted when it comes to creativity. They usually enjoy musical pursuits. Sure. Looks like Juliet just befriended an optimistic sims. They never fail to see the positive side and perspective around. Yep, that truly is Malachi. A man that's willing to give so many chances to someone. I'm not trying to let them argue or anything like that. They're truthfully in a mood to just be friendly with each other. I wanted to have them probably go fishing over here together and yeah, just enjoy each other. It is a little bit cloudy, so I feel like Juliet's mood, but that also is like, she's like, because she really isn't like an outdoorsy girl like that, This is more Malachi's thing. She's willing to give it a chance, because they're working on each other. I think she used to be really outdoorsy because, like finding artifacts and everything like that. And I think since retiring from being a professor, it's just she's lost that. I don't know. She's just been really coped up inside these days with Leo. And the woman I want to say like Mal really fell in love with, she's just like, she's not really there anymore, She's very dormant. And I don't know, I feel like he's trying to like wake that side of her up some way, somehow. But here they are, just enjoying nature. Let's see, does Juliet have something? Nice. Nice, Jules. But she's like, okay. Oh, she's like, a mile. Okay, I caught something. Can we go somewhere else? And he's like, hold on. I think I got something. All right. So he's like, yeah, we can head out. Oh, we have the seek validation interaction. Okay, so maybe we can do that. So maybe he's just like, she's like, I want to head out, but he's also like, I thought we said we would be doing things, together and, trying something new, like you said you would try. And she's like, I know, but he's like, I know, but it's just the bugs and it's really gross. Smile. Like, can we do something else? Embracing vulnerability. Seeking validation. Vulnerability is not weakness, but a strength that deepens connections and fosters self-acceptance. So said, come on, Jules, we're trying here. And she's like, yeah, but we also have to do something that I like too, And so he's like, all right, you have a point. Let's go try something else. So Mal's learning to balance external validation with self-love, and in doing so has made significant strides in overcoming their fear. But he can see like she's a little down, like a little, I don't know, like, but it's his wife, so she's just like, oh, Mal. Every time he tries, it just doesn't work with her. It's wow. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna try something different where she's not in the mood for fishing. So let's see what we can do here. We're gonna hang out. We can do some horseshoeing or something, or maybe I can put down a new lot if it's not too much fun and see what we can do. But we're here and I'm trying to see if we can do it together, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe they need their skill to go up maybe. But they're just walking around sightseeing and everything, and they are about to try this. I feel like he's like, me and my dad used to do this all the time, Jules. So just give it a go, here you go. I'm still not the best, but it's cool. You can try it out. Here, let me try again. Let me try again and see. He's trying to make things really lighthearted and, and she's just not. And it's the bugs as well. It's just not going great. And he's like, all right, your turn. Try it. Give it a try, Jules. And she's like, all right, let's see. But here she goes. She's going to give it a try. She's like, you're in my way. He's like, here, I'm sorry. All right, let me move. She doesn't even want to try. My goodness. She genuinely does not want to try. She's like, Mal, I'm not. not with it. I don't even want to do that. And I feel like Mal is gonna say something about that. Which is annoying, you know? Like, maybe blame partner for problems. Like, Juliet, we're here to try. We're here to try. And you're not even putting anything, no effort in at all. She's like, I'm just not in the mood. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Juliet's getting fed up with Malachi being mean to her and thinking of getting a divorce. This is not, it's not good. And then there she goes again on her phone. I feel like he just really gave her a talking to, and he's just like, come on, Jules. Like, we are here to work on things. What is going on? And he's like, get off your phone, basically. Like, you keep going on your phone today. Like, come on. And she's like, all right, all right, all right. Let me try this thing now. Let's see if she will, now that she's not too miserable, she'll give it a try. So he's like, all right, there you go. You know, put on the plaque or something and give it your best. Give it your best. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. He's like, try again. She's like, what even is the point of this? Has anyone actually ever succeeded in getting that thing over there? Like getting it on the pole? It's like, here, third time's a try maybe. But I feel like Mal would take the opportunity to just take a picture of her. It's like she looks beautiful or something like that, you know? I did not realize the time, but it's getting late. So I went ahead and put down a little picnic area for them, and we're just gonna relax, and because it's almost 8. It's 8 o'clock, and just eat together. But we're gonna have them grab a serving together. This will be our dinner for today. Mal is a little bitter right now. He's like, we basically wasted the whole day because, you know, she wasn't really into anything that we did. So he's a little bit bitter about that. Rightfully so. I think he might bring that up. Might just vent about the relationship, you know, like tomorrow, Jules. I'm really serious. Like, we really need to be with one another and be enjoying things together. Malachi is getting fed up with Juliet being mean to him. He will divorce Juliet if it happens one more time. Like, it's getting serious now. Like, be really careful. Oh my god. Oh, guys, all right, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm actually terrified. I think we're gonna watch the stars together. Watch the stars with Mal. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. Here, let's watch the stars together. This is really cute and all, but I really feel like it's forced, you know? It's not really genuine. She's just saying, let's just do what you want to do so you'll stop, you know, being mad at me and everything. It's nothing genuine out of her heart anymore. Well, I feel like Mal is being as genuine as he can be, but she isn't trying, so it's not how it used to be. But it's getting late, so I think they're gonna start walking back home. This was nice in a way, but the bugs are coming out. The bugs are really out now. And I think that little moment, you know, Malachi felt like it was genuine. So he's like, okay, let's go home. But it's so nice out here. Like, look at this, even in the nighttime, it's so pretty. But there goes Juliet on her phone again. My goodness, this guy will not leave her alone. And I know Mal's on his phone too, but let's just say Mal is on the phone talking to, like, saying hi to his parents or something. I'm gonna have Mal take a bath and just use the bathroom and freshen up. So Mal's gonna go take his shower. He's like, I'm gonna hit the bath, and she's like, yep, sounds good. I'm gonna check in on Leo. So I'm gonna have her call some people. It's been a day, so probably just send Josh a call, like give Josh a call and say, how's Verity? You know, we're still camping and everything. Miss you guys a lot and everything like that. And talk to Emilio. And then on to Leo's call. It's just like, hey Emilio, it's almost 1 a.m. but just want to say we miss you guys and everything, and I hope the baby's good, hope Leo's good, and everything like that. So yeah. And then I feel like she would obviously, like, he's been texting her a lot. Like, look at her face. Oliver has been texting her a lot today. And so I feel like she's going to send him a text and say, listen, Oliver, I'm on vacation with my husband and everything. Like, please stop texting me. Please stop calling me. It's annoying. It's, you know, you need to stop. And I feel like he's like a quick reply, and he's like, listen, just call me. Let's talk about this. You said you weren't happy, stuff like that. And he's not even waiting. He's not even gonna wait for her call. He's gonna call her. And so she's like, oh my gosh. And she's like, listen, she's whispering. She's like, my husband is here. Like, you need to stop texting me. You need to stop doing this. And Mal's gonna come out and probably hear this. And she like hangs up really quickly and she's like, okay, bye. And Mal is like, hey, everything okay? And she's like, yeah, I was Olive again. She's asking about a dress and we're just planning for the wedding. Yeah, everything's fine, you know, making sure everything's good. And he's like, oh, okay, did you talk to everyone? Oh my god. She's getting flirty. It's such a weird dynamic. I don't know what's up with these two. But now she's gonna try flirting with him. I think she's just trying to like distract him or something like that. Like, you know? And of course he falls for it. And oh, she wants to give him a massage. So let's do that. It's weird. She wants to do these romantic things for him, but when he tries to do it for her, she doesn't reciprocate it. You know what I mean? It's weird. But oh, she's like so distracted in her mind. Like, anyways, she's gonna go take a bath now and everything like that. And I feel like Mal, you know, like look at his face. Like, you know, he was all romantic like that for a second, but he's just like, Olive knows we're on vacation. Why would Olive keep texting her like that and everything like that, calling her, knowing we're trying to like work out our marriage and everything. So I feel like he's gonna call her and say, hey, what's up? You know, miss you, everything like that. It's been a minute. Just a quick question. I know it's late. But I haven't been texting Juliet today and everything like that about the wedding. And she's like, texting Juliet? No, I haven't texted Jules since last Friday, maybe. Why? What's up? And he's like, oh, nothing. Listen, so, you know, and obviously he has to hang up quickly because now Juliet's here. But he's like, what the hell? And obviously for storytelling purposes, he's gonna get a little, let's see, a little tense now. He was all flirty, you know, he was all of this. Now he's like, what? Who is she texting then? And then he's like, you know what? Let's just go down the list of family. Is it Ryan? Hey, Ryan, you texting Jules or anything today? Ryan's like, no, I'm on a shift. Hope you guys are having fun though. No, I haven't heard from her. Later. Okay, so it's not Olive. It's definitely not his parents because his parents aren't on their phone like that. Who the hell was she talking to all day? You know what I mean? Okay, whatever. He's just gonna turn on a nice movie, a little romantic comedy, Cinder or something like that, and just relax. Wait for her to get out here. But she just got out of the bathtub and this is her reaction to everything. Like, she is like, oh my god, he almost could have gotten me. He could have heard that conversation. Like she's so paranoid. She's like, oh my god, I can't let that happen again. Oh, like what if he had heard that and everything, right? So she's just in her head and everything. But you know, I think she's gonna try to have tonight be a good little spicy night, maybe, you know, get her mind off of this thing, get her mind off of this guy, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, she enjoyed herself. You know, they didn't go all the way, but they definitely had a connection. I think it said they had amazing compatibility and everything like that. But I think a part of it is she's afraid, not also because she's afraid of Malachi finding out, but she's afraid that she genuinely had a good time with this guy, but she's a married woman. You know what I mean? So she's really conflicted, but she's in like a little spicy mood. So I feel like she's gonna maybe dress up a little bit. I was gonna have her wear this scandalous outfit, but then I remembered we got this like costume from the Love Struck pack. And speaking of packs and speaking of Love Struck, please don't forget to use my code ALORASIM when you decide to purchase any Sims 4 pack or kit. It helps me out as a creator. I get a 5% commission. It just shows your support to me and my channel a little bit more. So don't forget to use my code ALORASIM. Thank you again if you've already used my code. I'm so grateful and thank you. So we have this like, you know, costume trunk. So I think I might have her wear something like that, like a costume or something, to like get her mind off things and also just have some fun with her husband, because, you know, they're still technically together and I feel like they still have that like attractiveness and all of that still going for them. Like that's the only thing that's really going for them. So I'm seeing Cupid could be cute. Whimsical panda apron. Oh, I remember the apron being really like cute. I think I'm gonna do flirty, we're gonna do fantasy, and we're gonna see what, oh no, not whimsical, and we'll do the apron and see what the apron has for us. Like, it's a little cute, I think. But I feel like she's gonna walk out here and she's just like, Mal, hey, turn that off. Or, you know, I got a surprise for you, basically, like that. But she turns off the TV and I don't know. I hope we can do this. Ooh, aura of flirtiness. What is that? Yeah. She's like, what do you think? You know? Ooh, Mal's like super flirty now. I have to remember that whenever she does things, it's more likely to work. So let's see. Romance, we'll do a physical intimacy, a tender neck kiss or something. He's just like, whoa, what is this? Oh my gosh. And she's like, you know, she's like, Mal, okay, calm down. Like, let me do this. She's like, I just wanted to try something out. He's like, oh, there we go with the rose. Romantic, show appreciation. And she's like, you know, I know you're trying and everything. And, you know, I wanted to put some effort in too. So, but yeah, what did Mal say? I just wanted to take a moment to let you know how much I appreciate you and everything you do for me. You always know how to make me feel special. Okay, so he's getting that validation now, and you know, she looks nice. So everything like that, and it's getting flirty in here. This is not really her style, it says, but she's doing it for him. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, maybe now when he does something it'll be reciprocated, but he's like, "Yeah, I definitely appreciate this." And he's just like, "You know, how about we take it somewhere else basically?" It is about almost 4 in the afternoon, and Julia and Mal have just been in bed all day, just reconnecting and everything like that. And I want to say they're both on cloud nine. You know, it's like, wow, where was all that passion like a few months ago, right? And everything like that. Mal's feeling really, really good. And Juliet, too. They're both feeling rested, and I think Jules is going to be the first to wake up and just use the bathroom and just take a bath. She's feeling pretty good. She's feeling confident. She had a good it was a nice time together. They are working on their romantic dynamic, and yeah, I think things are doing pretty good. Mal is smelly. Oh my gosh. So he's probably gonna want to take a bath too, but he's woken up and he wants to talk to her and be friendly with her, which is new and which is good. Juliet's all done, and you know that guilt is still in there. We're not gonna brush it over. It's still in there. She feels like she's convinced Mal of, like, you know, she's faithful now. So we'll see what happens, but she's gonna get started on dinner. I think she's gonna cook some fish for Mal. She's gonna cook some fish for Mal, and Mal's gonna go ahead and take a bath. Juliet's gonna try to make something out of this, and Mal's pretty sweaty, so he probably doesn't want to touch her, but he's just like, hey, you know. And she's like, I'm just gonna get started on dinner. So, but I feel like their dynamic after last night it's pretty nice. Juliet's vegetarian, so she can't have this. We're gonna see what we can do with the fish that we have. Okay, so with the fish that we have, we could do sushi, we can do shrimp gumbo. This meal is just for Mal, so I think maybe some mussels would be good, because I don't think I've ever made that for The Sims, in The Sims yet, but she wants to be funny with him. She's, you know, they're in a really good mood today, which is awesome. And food is just gonna make it even better, you know? Okay, Dad. I hope things are okay. But I feel like Dad's just saying, hey, day 2, son, I hope everything's going good. Here's a couple pictures of Leo running around and stuff like that. And he's like, thanks, Dad. Tell Mom hi for me. Give some love to our pets. All that simple, nice stuff. But Malachi, I feel like he's super happy. So content this morning. He's just like, feels like a spark has been renewed with them, and all of that amazing stuff. He's just like, there's my wife, you know? Like, there's the girl that I married, and they're working on their romantic dynamic together, and he wants to be friendly with her and talk to her and all of this good stuff too, which is great. And it just happens to be love day today as well, so they're going to be in a very romantic spirit, and hopefully it turns out good, you know? No, Jules, you weren't supposed to eat that, honey. Oh my gosh. Tainted with meat. Of course, girl. Let's just pretend she did not eat the one food that she knows she's not supposed to eat. And she's gonna go ahead and make something for herself. I can't believe she did that. We're gonna do probably a soup or something. Something simple tonight. I think she's gonna go real simple, and I feel like maybe they found some mushrooms or something and in the woods out here, and she's gonna make some mushroom soup with that. But she can't make that soup, so maybe some grilled cheese and soup. She's so mad at herself for even consuming that. I think Mal's just gonna come out here in his robe. You know, he's feeling so comfortable today, and he's just like, whoa, what smells so good? And she's just like, oh, I made some mussels. And he's like, that, it smells really nice. Just gonna have him change into this all black outfit. So I feel like they might go for a little walk or something later. I don't know how to help it, but she's gonna come sit and he's gonna try his mussels. I just want them to just, you know, be kind with each other, and hopefully everything is going well, you know. But they're all done with dinner, and I think they should just go for a little stroll tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and form a group together, and hopefully can do this. Go hiking. He can go hiking as well, I think. Hopefully this works. He also wants to watch the sky tonight, so that is something we can definitely do. But this is nice. Malachi's near Sim that gave them, oh, they're going on separate paths, but let's just pretend that they are hiking around together. They have one more day left of vacation, and you know, I want to say this was a success. This was a really successful vacay. I really wish that they could like be walking with one another, you know. But there goes Juliet on her phone still. Oliver is just like, come on, like, I miss you. Which is crazy because Oliver, we spent not even a full night together. That's crazy. We're just pretending that they're all, you know, they're walking together, they're strolling together. And there is this like really cute romantic spot over here that I would love for them to go together. But here they are. See, let's watch the stars together. Enjoy love day. He's like, the moon is so pretty tonight, just like you. Let's watch the stars together. And she's like, it's nice. But they're watching the stars together and just, you know, enjoying their last few hours here, their last days here, basically, and enjoying nature with one another, which is nice. Like, things are really nice right now. Things seem like they're going in a better direction, which is amazing for Malachi and for Jules. I think Juliet's like, okay, he's never gonna find out about this. We're gonna be good. We're gonna take care of our son together. We're gonna be as happy as we can be. And I'm gonna try to not be as negative as I was before and all of that, just so he doesn't find out. And Mal is like, oh my gosh, like this is, there's no way this is really happening. Like, but it is. Like, she's not gone. The woman I married is still here, and we are working on our marriage, and it's going great. Last night just solidified everything, and he's so at peace right now. Mal thinks nothing can go wrong from here on out, which is wonderful to think about, you know? This is nice. This is really, really nice. I'm happy for them. We love a good love day. Happiness. I want to do something romantic, and let's see. Say I love you for the first time. That's not, well, let's just say we love you, you know, in a long time. We're going to take that as saying I love you. It's been a long time since I said I love you. And she's like, I love you too, Mal. Oh my gosh, you know? Oh my god, but does she mean it? Does she mean it? Like, look at her. After saying that, she's like, yeah, love you too, Mal. Like, what? But let's just compliment her helpfulness and saying, you know, thank you for working with me and working with us to make things better. And what you did last night was so spontaneous, and you know, it was really nice. And she's like, well, you know, I love you so, and obviously I want to make us better. So oh, let's see, invite to lie on lap. Love day was successful, which is awesome. It's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, I hate how fast the time goes. I need to slow it down again. He's like, just come here, like, you know, this is nice, right? But this is nice, you know. He's so content, he's so in love. And Juliet she's feeling good. She's got complimented on. Like, she's not in love. She's not feeling that romantic sadness that he's feeling. But it is what it is. So as they're getting, really comfortable, Juliet gets another text. Things are going great, and then all of a sudden she gets a call, and he's just like, she's like, hey, can I call you back? Like, I'll call you back, all right? I'll call you back. And Mal's like, who is that? Because he could hear it's a guy's voice, and she's just like, it's just the wedding planner. And she says that, and he just remembers like, wait, didn't I call everyone and they said she wasn't talking to them? And the wedding planner, when did Olive get a wedding planner? And so he gets annoyed. It's a guy, he sounds young. And she hangs up the phone, not urgently, but I'm gonna have him express suspicions about, he doesn't know who this guy is, but he's just asking about who are you talking to, Juliet? Like, what? It sounds like I've never heard that person's name before or voice before. Like, who are you talking to? And she's like, it was literally the wedding planner. Darling, you're worrying about nothing. We're just friends. Okay. She's like, it's no one. It's literally just the wedding planner. And he's like, okay, all right, let me just quit it. She's denying that there's nothing going on, basically. So she's like, let's just head back home, okay? Like, it's getting kind of spooky out here. But like, isn't that so weird? He didn't bring up like, oh, I talked to Oliver and everything. He hasn't brought up like, oh, he called everyone and asked. So she doesn't know that. So he's just like, all right, let me just take her word for it. Because last night was just amazing and everything. So she couldn't possibly, We're gonna head inside, and for storytelling purposes, I'm gonna have her leave her phone on the desk out here. So I feel like she put her phone down to charge, and she's gonna use the bathroom. And now she's just like, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. He's like, yeah, sounds good. I'll be watching the news or something. And he just can't shake the feeling, he doesn't want to. He does not want to, but man, like, what is going on? He's still paranoid by it all. So he's looking at it. He's just looking at it. He's just like, And she's like, everything is okay? And he's like, yeah, everything's good. What do you want to watch or something like that? And have them change into their pajamas for the night and just cuddle up and go to bed, basically. Or, just cuddle up and watch the show together. So they're just enjoying the movie, and, things are nice. Things are good. But Mal, in the back of his mind, he's thinking about that phone. So I'm gonna have Mal go use the bathroom. And she's like, hurry back. I'm like falling asleep a little bit. So I think while he's at the bathroom, Jules has fallen asleep and Mal's using the restroom. He comes back out here and he's like, babe, she's asleep. And he's like, oh. And then he starts contemplating, my God, who was she talking to today? So Mal picks up her phone and he's not worried. He's just, he can look at his wife's phone. He feels like he can just look at his wife's phone. He knows her password. He's going to unlock it. He's going to look at it. And the messages that he sees are from Oliver. They're on the front page, the home screen. And they're just like, call me. I miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. Things like that. And he is just shocked. He's like, what? There's no way. There's just no way. Like, and he's devastated. He's like, Juliet, wake up right now. Wake up right now. And she's like, what? What's wrong? And he's like, I'm going to ask you one more time. Who was that guy from today? Like, who was on the phone today? Who were you on the phone? She's like, Malachi, I told you it was no one. And he's like, so explain these text messages. And she's like, you were using my phone? You touched my phone? And he's like, that's not the point. The point is, I'm asking you about something. You're like completely lying right now, saying you don't know who this person is. Like, they're the wedding planner. Why is the wedding planner telling you he misses you and he can't wait to see you again? Who is this guy, Juliet? I'm so serious right now. Like, please don't tell me. He's just, please don't tell me you're cheating on me again. This is ridiculous. She's like, no, like, and she's like denying. He has proof right now and he's not letting it go. And he's like, I can't believe you would do this again? It's ridiculous. After everything we've been trying to do, who is this guy? He is going on and on and on. We're out here spending time together, and you're telling me you're with another guy? He's like, this is it. We're done. We are so done, Juliet. Like, I can't believe that you would do this again. She's like, please. She's crying. She's like, Mal, please, you have to listen to me. Like, I'm telling you, it was nothing. He means nothing. It was an innocent mistake. And Mal's like, mistake? So what the hell happened between you two? And she's like, I was drunk. We just kissed. It was just a kiss. It was nothing else. And he won't leave me alone. And I've told him I'm married and everything. And he's just like, just stop. Just stop it. Stop with the lies. Just stop with the lies. I can't believe God, you know how many people told me you were bad news and all of this? And even my own mother told me to get rid of you. But I didn't listen. I didn't listen to them. And now look at this. Look at where we are. And I think they're even bringing up court and stuff like this. He's like, we are done. We are done. There's no going back. We're gonna rant logically. He's bringing up everything that's been happening. I should have known the way you've been acting, how you've been this entire trip. You've been so paranoid. You've been on your phone. It was him the entire time. And he's just like, I don't wanna see you in my house. I don't want to see any of it, Juliet. And he's winning this argument. He really is. So separation-wise, Malachi's separating from Juliet. She's a cheater. She is a cheater. Jeez, he just cannot even, he can't even with her. He is done. Done with you. Splitting up, yes, let's split up. Malachi is done with this relationship. So many people had, given their advice and everything about the relationship, and they really encouraged him to follow his heart, and he really did, and he wanted to do what was best for him, and he's given Juliet so many chances and everything, and for it to just be like this again, for her to cheat on him again, my God, it's so infuriating. He's beyond angry. He's so enraged right now. He's just like, she's never seeing Leo again. She's not welcome back in my house. I want her out. Like, she is not getting a dime out of my money. All of these like hateful and angry thoughts are running through his mind. And Malachi is not this type of person to be like that. He's a good-hearted sim, very loyal person. But all of this, he just cannot believe he's put in so much effort. And to find out like this, it's so heartbreaking for him. And the only emotion that he can really express right now is just anger. When it comes to Juliet, she really tried to blow this thing over and, pretend that she wasn't interested in Oliver and trying to prove to Malachi that, he was number one and everything like that. And it just all came crumbling down on her, and she was just caught in her own trap, and she's sad about it. She's sad. I think she's more sad that she was caught more than anything. I also do think she is sad about breaking Mal's heart. She did not want him to find out this way, but he has. And he's saying things like separating and like taking away Leo and all of that. And I'm sorry if this is triggering anyone, but it's just storytelling. She's starting to be afraid. She's starting to get nervous. Like she has never seen him this angry. And so it's scary. She's hurt from the argument. All of these emotions are going through. She's caught. An affair has been revealed. Mal is just, my God, so angry. She's hearing him in the next room. He's cursing. He's like, you little, he's going at it. He's calling, I think he's about to call his dad and be like, listen, we're coming home. And he's like, whoa, what? You guys are coming home early. And he's like, well, I'll explain when I get home. We're coming home. He's so mad, you guys. Like, oh my goodness. And I feel like he's yelling, so she's hearing all this. He's taking off his wedding ring. Juliet's like, Mal, please, like, listen, and all of that. And he's like, I don't want to hear it, Juliet. Like, I don't want to hear it. We're leaving. But they're just going back and forth, and oh my gosh, it's just the whole thing. It's crazy. But I think I'm gonna leave it off right here, you guys. This was a lot. I feel like I always say that when I film their household, but they really are such a drama-full family and everything. And yeah, I don't know where we go from here. We'll see what happens with them and divorce and custody and who Leo's gonna live with. And oh my gosh, like Olive's wedding is coming up. Are they like, what is gonna happen? So we shall see. But thank you guys for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, you guys.